first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry down for Kenneth Walker. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a 3rd and 2.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19, Hawk, 70, Hawk.
Back to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll get about 2. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tack.
32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Walker. Play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
19 right. Go. Corey, Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Lightning 18, Cowboy 80. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Let's go. Hawk set, Buffalo 80, Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Rattler, 18.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Seven Pirates. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Basil Tootin. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars first down.
Caught over the middle by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, break. Bravo 80.
Yards to go.
Ready?
Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal.
Past the 60, past the 60.
It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
19-18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. He gets free. And he will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Jets. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, check that, check that.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
33-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
60 Vikings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Try again. It's second and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
first down, Jaguars.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run here with Walker. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Will McDonald, their tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Jaguars first down.
That one swung out wide to Walker, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
He keeps it himself, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Panther 11. Let's go. Viking 18. 19. Shot 50. Shot 50. Let's go.
Caught left side by Pitts. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 21 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Turn 19. Panther 50. Panther 50. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. To the pylon. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. The show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, what?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
65 catch, 65, 19 Tigers, go!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is caught. He finds Walker. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80, Trap 50, Trap 50, 18, Mustang 19, Panther Street.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Come on, hit! 60 Bison, Cougar 19!
It's first down, and it's Paul. Up the sideline, past midfield, inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Reese Paul, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 16 on the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Jets take over.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
He's to the 10, and he will score again. Reese Paul, touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his third of this game. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
35. Jaguars 13.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
Got it. Ready? Next in, Friday. Come on, come on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville. He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hawk 70, Hawk 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll look underneath for Hall. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Ready, ready.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Panther 60, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Cowboy 80, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 18, Pioneer. Go.
He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football that continue to hurt them here today. And that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Get it.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
They'll try and run it with Walker.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Ready,
second.
set.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll go again with ball. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Ready.
And that is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Slad, Smith, and Jigba has it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6. 39-yard
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Get it. 18. 5. Nice.
Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. Whoa! What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. A big play for Jacksonville. 35 yards.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go now.
And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Jaguars 20.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Jaguars 43-yard line.
Warriors 70. 60 Eagles. 60.
Another run here with Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Jaguars 20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Get it? 60 Eagles. 60.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Come on. Riggs. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go street. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
Let's go now.
Jig the left side. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll tuck it and take off. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.